live on there.
The list owner from our list here.
I'm live now.
You submit your ad. We'll give you some examples I'll show you below. And then you pay for your advertising. And then in a couple of days, you watch the traffic start flowing in. Literally, it is that simple. This video breaks it down and teaches you this concept. And then now here's the list of our featured vendors. And then here is the email ads. You need a subject line and an email ad. Here's your subject lines that you can use here.
All right, guys, we're going to start the show.
Here's a bunch of sample email ads that you can use. I mean, you don't have to reinvent any wheel here. You can just take get advertising.
Oh, it doesn't say today?
Get traffic and leads going into your system. And that
I'm live right now.
Of all the different training you get back here. Marketing training, system video, daily tips, your training about the system is here. All of that stuff is here, guys.
Can you hear the guy talking to
pretty awesome. So for more details, guys,
these guys don't end on time. It's like 8:06. Powerly system need to end on time. They need life leadership.
Get back to the person who invited you to this page.
Where's
watch
David?
the video again a couple of times. Click on accelerated leverage. Learn about the compensation plan. Ask questions in our group.
I'm having like 2, 3 things going on. I got Zoom. I got Google Hangout.
In a free trial, right? Here's what I suggest you do. Exactly what I suggest you do. Let me come off the screen share so we can close it up for tonight. There we go. All right. So here's exactly, if you're brand new, I invite you to get back to your inviter, your sponsor, who invited you here. Click to start your free trial if you're not already on one.
All right, guys. Is David on here? I don't see David. Okay, I gotta find David. Where's David at? What? Wait, on your, hey, you want to screen share your side? I want to see what you're seeing. You don't mind on Zoom? Can you share what you're seeing, James?
Yep.
I want to know what's on that end. Click that one. PS Hangout. Wait, no.
Where's David at?
What are you seeing? Where's the good.systempowerly.com? I'm curious what you see on that side. Oh, okay, cool.
He's probably in a Google Hangout.
Ask him, guys. Try to chat down there on the Try to see if you could chat down in the chat area of the chat wing on send that to Dave. I think Dave is in there. Yeah. So scroll down. Actually, hit play. No, don't hit play yet, because it's gonna do feedback. Down here, you gotta log in first, though. I think to your Facebook.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, with Facebook, but it's legit because it's easy for people to do.
Nice.
Because they're not wanting to put the brand new email and all that. Let me see. David's probably hitting me up. I gotta, of course, find David.
The heck? Why is it on Internet Explorer? Weird.
I gotta let David get in here somehow. Okay, here it is.
Nice. Yeah, this thing is working, but it's just a presentation, bro. Don't you want them to be in the mastermind group? Or later on, when it gets too big, you want to like cast out like a financial fitness hangout.
That's the game plan. That's what this will be. I just wanted to show David and you like what we just watched and have been putting into action.
Yeah.
As far as like right here, if you scroll down, you guys can interact. You know, the viewers can interact below.
It's going live. Are you still live? Yeah.
I am. Whatever. Live. It's just like if people watch this, they watch it. They're probably not gonna watch it because there's not enough makes sense. But I'll just delete it later.
Yeah. Like, what the hell is this guy?
Well, they're bored to fast forward and back forward and see what these guys talking about. These guys are up to something.
But it's only just you, though.
Oh, James is in. Oh, I'm showing to him. There's no. Is there audio coming through in your end? Or probably.
Yeah, there's audio, but I just mute it. See.
Perfect.
So I don't want the echo for you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's all delay.
Yeah,
when they watch this back, Google Hangout. What's it showing right now? Google Hangout. Oh, it's showing me talking only. Let me do screen share on Google Hangout. We're doing 2 screen shares here. That's what's crazy about this. So now what I'm gonna do is the presentation mode is I'm gonna go into presentation mode here and go screen share. This is legit. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, here it is.
Where's David?
So now that I'm screen sharing, you're seeing. Let me see what happens when you're in.
Okay.
He's chatting on Facebook.
Second delayed.
It's not working. He says.
Interesting. I know what I need to do. It's not working.
It's working for you though.
Yeah, it's working for me. Wait, why don't you just give him the link to the
Hangout?
Yeah, the mastermind. I mean the meeting.
If I could find it, the only problem is you're doing so much, you get confused with what's what.
Yeah.
It's part of the challenge right now. I got to get that orchestrated.
It's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. Watch, I'm gonna let you guys see my TV.
Oh, you're sharing something too at the same time?
It's my financial fitness book.
Oh, where am I? Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna share this with David, and hopefully he'll join us that way. People were like, "This is so unprofessional." I'm in a tank top. We're in our rooms.
Shame on you! Shame on you!
I don't want to hang out. Get me out of here.
Shame on you! All right, SB. I'm gonna let's see. How am I gonna do this? Oh yeah, I'm gonna make something cool. Watch this.
Why you got your TV up it on for?
Because I'll show you something. I'm gonna create like, so when I do a podcast or whatever, when I do a TV talk show, I'm gonna have like a background and like a mic right here.
Oh yeah, that's legit. You should want. I could be one of your interviewees or whatever when you're ready.
Yeah, there, you can be my background.
You're gonna have a logo of something, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a logo.
Oh snap! Let's see here. Let's see if he's got in.
There it is.
You see him? Somehow? Some way?
Alright, I want to create some kind of cool logo real quick.
Not right now, man, when you get a chance. Just consider it, you know. What am I going Facebook for? Get distracted. Facebook. What's you can send money to Facebook these days. That's crazy. Let's send you through Zoom instead. I'm gonna send my Zoom, the Zoom. Sign with Facebook. Hold on.
Yeah, I want to have to make this brighter. Like my TV controller.
Hey, do you mind showing me what you're seeing on your end of the page that I created through PLS? That's what you created?
No. There's somebody else. Financial Fitness. You see this? SB? Here, let me just move this on this side. But check it out, SB.
What?
Here.
Oh, you're showing something?
No, I just went online and just click on Financial Fitness and these people just showed up.
I'm not seeing what you're seeing right now. I'm seeing all I see is the Microsoft.
Oh, what the hell? All you see is this thing?
Yeah. It's probably delayed.
There's still a screen share?
Yeah, whatever I'm seeing is this what you're showing.
Can you see my face?
I see you next to the screen on the Zoom part.
Okay. Okay, let me stop the screen share. And then screen share it again.
Yeah.
Screen share, desktop.
See, I think you and I are legit as far as able to do this because we're both on MacBook Pros, which is a fast enough processor. If David doesn't have a fast enough computer, it may not be able to handle.
Well, what I'm doing right now is not even a MacBook. It's an HP, but it's like a gaming computer.
What do you mean? I saw. Whose site is this? Well, I mean.
Well, that's what I'm trying to show you. See, I went on to Financial Fitness, right?
Oh, I know how that works.
Financial Fitness logo, and I just click on this Financial Fitness.
It's gonna bring you to where someone posted that website.
Yeah.
And that's good for that person because it's trafficking them to potentially become a purchaser.
Yeah.
But but what's powerful with PLS is like if you and I or someone in the team create an awesome code, it has that potential.
Sign in with Facebook, close this screen, and continue with Chatwing, and then.
Hey, share your screen, David. Share your screen. If you don't mind, James, stop sharing. I want to see what he's seeing.
Okay.
Go ahead and share your screen, David. You're gonna do a show about financial fitness. So, how's your finances coming together? Oh, I know the principle number 1. Save 10%, pay yourself first. You better recognize I'm a white belt. Working on my green belt.
I gotta like brighten it up with my controller for the TV.
You able to show your screen, David? It's on the bottom. You go in the restroom there, David? I mean, James, you go in the bathroom? You in the toilet?
That's what I did earlier.
You know, that'd be a good podcast. Podcast on the can. He does everything from his bathroom, man. You're kind of odd, but odd sells. You able to do it, David? You able to screen share your screen?
From the iPad?
Oh, you're on an iPad. That's why it doesn't work, David. iPad is not a desktop. So that's something to learn and know now that iPad is one of the most challenging ones to make universally work. I've noticed that.
No, if they're trying to share the screen, it's gonna be harder if it's on an iPad, but it's on the PC, it'd be easier.
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying. There's some hiccups. There's like plug-in problems.
Yeah.
Flash problems, but that's good to know. Be mindful if that resolves that. So, David, what we're doing is did you see that site, that page I created earlier? I sent you the first link. Here, James, can you pull it up on your screen because I can't do it. It doesn't look right on my end. If you don't mind, James, share your screen again and go to that tab over next to your to that web page you just showed us. Not that one, right? The other one. Nowhere to go. None of those.
Oh, is it the Hangout?
Hippie Jedi. Yeah, click that.
Oh, this guy's a millionaire, dude.
Oh, absolutely.
He used to mentor me. But
so click the Good Hangout.
I'm just following his. I'm just trying to model his success. You know.
Absolutely. So good.system. Click that real quick. It's right there on Skype. You had it all the time. There it is.
That's where I was.
What?
I was.
What are you guys doing?
You on there, but I couldn't interact.
Right, because you're on an iPad. That's the problem. It's not a problem. It's just a hiccup of a scenario. So, in theory, if you were on a home computer, which maybe half could be when checking this in, right here, what I was looking to do is use Google Hangout to do the overview of the financial fitness presentation.
Yeah.
A 20-minute version, let's say 25 up to 30, because we have it starting at 8:30. 20-minute version. So we can pretty much play Tim Marks or Dan Hawkins that essentially and stop it wherever, and then talk about this product.
I think, yeah.
And then
maybe good for us to just do it too, just to get that practice in.
True too. True too.
Or, I mean, a video short portion of it maybe.
So,
yeah, like a 5-minute video, and then just go over and talk about what we're doing in this mastermind.
So let's try this, James. Why don't you go to financialfitnessinfo.com since you're screen sharing?
Financial
47.
Actually, let me go ahead and stop screen sharing. Let me do it, because if I do it, it's gonna go into Google Hangout too.
Okay.
And then that way we could. Let's see.
Yeah, I like messing around with this guy.
So what you see is only my this right here at the moment, right? Financial fit.
Who's that girl?
Oh, she's a fellow actress in town. That's not, did I spell it right? Financialfitnessinfo.com. Okay, so let's just play a video on here maybe. Let's say, hey guys, ladies and gentlemen, this is Financial Fitness Info. Here you'll find data resources about what it is. We'll play this video, 5 minutes right here. Let's try it out. What do you see on your end? Just only this screen, is that right?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Okay, well, how are you gonna show me? On Go ahead, show me. Go ahead, show me. Who's that mean-looking man?
That's a screen share that I'm seeing, right?
But when I can't see what you. Well, as far as like, what were you seeing earlier when I had the financial info website?
Pull it up. Screen share.
Oh, on Google?
You know, I mean, aren't you on screen share right now?
Let me try. Hold on.
I'm on screen share.
There.
Right. That's what you'll see.
That's what you're seeing?
Yeah. Just look at that.
Okay.
Just look at my background.
David, you seen the same thing on the iPad? So I'm gonna play this video. Let's see how it pans out.
Many people are buried in debt. They're living paycheck to paycheck.
I remember every time the phone rang, being afraid that there's a debt collector.
I can remember not knowing if you're going to be able to have enough gas to get somewhere.
Most aren't prepared for retirement. Some may be doing well financially, but are time-starved.
I knew how to make money, but man, did I know how to spend money.
Some people are just going through the motions without any dreams or goals.
We came to this country looking for a better life. We ended up like everybody else, just going home to work.
Some are looking for a change, but don't have the tools and information to help them get ahead.
I was one of those guys that money burned a hole in my pocket, and I just wanted to spend it as fast as I made it. Then I get around, the Life Leadership Organization, Warren and Lori Woodward, and Chris and Terry Brady, and Tim and Amy Marks. Their thinking is so different around finances. That just blew my mind. What was
taking pictures.
It's learning to have the mindset of the truly wealthy, the ones who created it themselves and actually kept it.
Retirement has nothing to do with age. It has to do with developing enough passive income.
Active income is trading time for money. Passive income is investing in an asset that creates ongoing income, whether you're asleep or awake.
If you don't have a long-term vision, money just go away. Successful people, they always have a written plan.
I recommend starting your own business, even if you got to start off part-time at first.
It's kind of like exercise. You're not going to go run 5 miles tomorrow, but you might start to walk a mile today and gain some traction and get some endurance, and then eventually you'll be able to run those 5 miles.
You can apply the other principles in this book to develop wealth over time. But those who apply those principles in their business can become wealthy quicker.
Investing in you is the best investment you'll ever make. When your finances are in distress, your whole life is in distress. We live paycheck to paycheck. We were late paying our bills and our mortgage. We were thousands of dollars in debt. It felt like no matter how much money we made, it was never enough. I remember what it felt like to be under the burden of so much debt. It began to feel as if I was walking slowly up a quickly descending escalator, and I was never seeing the top.
It's not what you make, but what you keep that determines financial success.
More money doesn't fix your problems until you understand your own financial situation and take charge of it.
Having a strict budget allows you to take control of your money.
One of the most important things is before you take someone's advice about money, you should check the fruit on the tree. Are they living the lifestyle that you want to live?
If you want to change your finances, stop getting financial advice from broke people.
Before this information, we were living in a 2-bedroom house with probably 800 people. Now we're living in a 6-bedroom home for 2.
Learn the history of money and why it matters.
There are a few programs out there that have the offense, how to make more money. There are even fewer programs that teach how to make more money and how to get it at and stay at it at the defense. But there is only one program out there that teaches the offense, the defense, and what is the playing field that you're on? What are all those factors that blindside you every day?
Studying and understanding free enterprise is an essential part to financial fitness.
Anyone who wants to live a financially fit life must learn the principles of freedom and pay attention to the ongoing actions of government.
Entrepreneurs are the foundation of any great nation. They bring prosperity and affluence wherever they are allowed to succeed.
You have the power to be financially free. Not only that, you can impact the people around you, the community, all the people around you.
So many young people are being taught things that just aren't true. I mean, the current route of work hard, get good grades, and get a safe, secure job is just not working. We need an entrepreneurship revolution, and that's what the Financial Fitness Program offers, is teaching anyone how they can own their own business, how they don't have to be dependent on a boss.
When you go into this Financial Fitness Program, be a good student and really absorb the information.
Better information equals better thinking, which equals better results every time. But if we don't put the better information in, we can't get the better thinking, and we can't get the better results.
It's time for you to get financially fit with the offense, defense, and playing field of personal finance.
What would you do if your passive income exceeded your expenses?
Who is it you would become if time and money weren't a limiting factor?
Imagine the possibilities. What would you do?
Where would you go? Who could you be?
Where would you live?
In the mountains, the ocean?
Where would you travel?
Which places would you visit?
Where would you build your dream home?
What could you provide for your kids?
Who would you help?
Your mom, your family, your community.
How many lives could you change?
What would you attempt if you knew you wouldn't fail? What if this is real? When's the best time to plant a tree? 10 years ago. When's the second best time?
Now.
Right now.
How
Yesterday.
big?
How big?
How big?
How big can you dream?
So I think that's a good thing we could do to launch off what we do, start that video. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think it's good.
And then we could say, well, we're going to...
And then we could go on and talk about the mastermind, I guess, whatever you think.
Well, I'm thinking though, this is a free sign up. So like the person that invited you tonight, why don't you go ahead and thank them and sign up for your free website here. And they're going to text message you their, their account number to get the referral ID number so they can get credit for it. And then we can go into some principles here and share what that video was encouraging you to take a look at. And then from that point, remember that Prezi we saw earlier? It was kind of long though, that Prezi. I don't know if you guys saw it. But we could edit it to make it a smaller version, another 5 minutes, maybe up to 10 at the most. And that's where we could practice our presenting that aspect of it, like David was mentioning.
Is this another iPad issue? Was the video laggy for either of you guys?
It was kind of lagging. It wasn't lagging that bad, but it is kind of lagging.
It is going to be the case because we're streaming over Wi-Fi. It's Wi-Fi dependent too. If your connection over where you are is not as super fast as in the city, that plays a part. But what we could say is just, watch this 5-minute video. If it's laggy, just go take, hang tight for 5 minutes. We're going to get back into the live, non-laggy moments.
What if you drop HD to a lower video?
It wasn't even on HD, I don't think. It was just plain regular.
Because it says HD right there.
Right, so if I play it again,
many people are
if I hit HD, then it would be higher.
They're living,
but I didn't hit that button. But nonetheless, it is a 5-minute video. We could right now I'm running 2 simultaneous softwares that may make it slower and not efficient as it could be. When I'm not doing Zoom and this, we're doing Zoom and this. That's what's making it maybe a slower presentation. Like next week, I would like to just try that Google Hangout page concept where people can actually ask questions in Facebook chat. Like, then I'm gonna clean it up a little bit more on that site. Because here, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Okay. So for instance, I'm gonna clean this up too. If you guys are official with PLS, you could actually have your own version with your domain up here. And you just copy the code and paste it in your back office, and you'll have this version. If they click, this one doesn't really have a lead capture. This is just a reservation. We would clean it up. Actually, what am I doing this wrong? We go to good. Good for getting out of debt. System Power Lead is the domain I bought, but whatever your one you bought, I know David bought a Financial 47, Fitness 47 thing.
Nice.
That would be yours. Yours would say David or invite or hangout.financialfitness would be yours essentially. And then I create this as, the creator, but that code will give you the ability to just copy and paste it, and you would get this too. And if they click this link here, this will take them to what I just did previous week. But then again, I still need to update this and make it more clean and concise. But even over here, you can have an FAQ button for frequently asked questions about the Financial Fitness Pack that we get to have like 10 listings of what people ask. We can have a Financial Fitness Get Started button that will take them to our personal Financial Fitness info site with our affiliate referral ID already inside so that you don't have to have them type it in. So the system will be very effective when it's in place, I would say, for encouraging people to take action. Because once it's simple as a button, they'll likely to do it. On a pad, push it. But that's something good you're on a pad right now. If you click this, David, it should take you to that page. But if you're on a computer, or a desktop, or a laptop like James and I, where you can log in with Facebook and start chit-chatting about what we're going over here on top. And then it's just a way to leverage the World Wide Web Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So other than that, that's just a little brief about what I think can come to fruition with that Google. So the first half will be Google. Then the second half, for now, we're doing Zoom to go over this. But I think as the culture and community will build, Google may be the chosen choice to go over this in a bigger group because it can handle more traffic than Zoom will for free.
Yeah. Yeah, we can definitely recruit a lot bigger group with Google Hangout later on in the road when it comes to, like, you know, scaling it up.
Any thoughts, feedback, considerations, or suggestions? Please bring it on now and later. Not just, it's not going to be like I'm going to close any options to adjust. We will be PDCing throughout this scenario. But according to what...
Can I share how...
Yeah, go ahead. What's
Can
that?
I share how our... Alex, mine?
Yeah.
Share what? Some food? Some dinner? Yeah, you can share some dinner. Get that good, Christina cooking?
She used the contact on that guy, so I was trying not to be too loud.
What do you mean?
Yeah, this is what we were using, and it worked, so...
What worked?
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I'll call... You want me to call you James or SV?
Call me if you want. Here.
Fake call. Ring, ring. Just a fake call.
Oh.
Role playing.
It's David. How's it going?
I'm good. I'm good, David.
I'm gonna have a question.
Yeah.
If you were asked what's more important to you, making money or saving money, how would you answer that?
I think both.
Great. Hey, that's what I thought you'd say. I have some information I'd like you to see that I know you'll be interested in. What are you doing tomorrow night at 8 o'clock?
I might be working tomorrow. Wow, what's up?
I'm working with a financial coaching program where we're teaching people how to get out of debt and double their income in 2 to 5 years. And I thought of you, so if you're not available tomorrow, we can set something for when you're not working.
Yeah, I don't work on like Friday, but yeah, I can sit down and talk with you a little bit. Why don't you tell me a bit more about it?
Have you heard of Warren Buffett?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he said that two of the most important people, two of the most important things a successful person can do in this country today is get out of debt and stay out of debt and start investing in themselves. And that's some of the things we'll be going over. So, yeah, so Friday will work for me if that works for you, and I'll bring you by some.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, just let me know. Just give me a call. You know, I'll see if I can meet you up.
All right, sounds good.
All right, cool. And then
I probably would have booked you a little harder, but I'd rather think about it.
I was just thinking, like, the hard, well, yeah. And then after that,
I watched Alex do that. She was scared to death. And then we came up with that contact practice a couple times. And pretty much everybody she talked to, at least, they all answered both, or like, I don't know, both, or making money.
Both.
So everybody, after she said, that's what I thought you'd say, I have some information I'd like you to see. They'd say right after she invited them, but then they'd be like, but what is it? So
you're right, I know, but what is it?
Yeah, and then she said it's the financial coaching program, and then she was able to tell them, you know, to meet her at the Kaiser Community Center, or if they couldn't do it then. So she got that guy to come last night that SV ended up knowing, which was crazy. And then she booked 2 other plans because they couldn't make it because they said they were working or whatever.
Nice. I think that's important. I mean, like, you know, just working that, you know, just being a master at that, you know, just keep on working that line and just keep on, you know, I think Bruce Lee says himself, he doesn't fear a man who kicks 1,000 kick different times. He fear a man who kick one kick 1,000 different like 1,000 times, but at the same time type of cake, you know. So if she keep on working that same line and she master it, just like how if you were to master just one line and just like get really good at inviting people, then you'd be really good at it.
Absolutely. So that's good. Online, offline tactics, I would say, incorporated. We could read people's lifestyle a little bit to a certain degree, and we just see what suits them well.
Well, not only that, but now we have the tool, you know, online, and we can start inviting people online also as well. It's like, hey, what are you doing? You know, come join us online. You know, come join us on Zoom call.
We're gonna get them one way or the other, but here's the thing: once you get them online, don't stop there. Now that you see us, like, come meet us in person at a live event. Okay, now a live event. Let's go check out the bigger event, because that's gonna just keep building the momentum snowball of belief. Like, man, and they're gonna appreciate our authenticity about what we're doing, getting out of debt and going through principles of leadership. And who doesn't necessarily need that in whatever aspect of life? So I think we have a good thing going here. And I know this chapter in here addressed Dreamboard, I think, right?
Yeah.
So
last chapter.
Are you able to see my dream screensaver here, or my dream board?
Yeah.
Are you seeing it too, David? Somehow, I don't know, because I don't know if I'm broadcasting it to what right now.
I see it.
Okay, cool. So I want to teach people through one of my webinar workshops how to simply do this for free. It's gonna take time of whatever. How plan to have it. So, for instance, now you're seeing what I'm seeing. I'm gonna encourage people. Well, I'll just show you simply how you would go about doing this. On a PC, it works so much easier. A Mac, I don't know how to do it really on a Mac, but I'm gonna download PC onto my Mac and put Windows 10 on here. And through Windows 10, I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. But you guys have a PC, right? You both have a PC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it would work when I tried to use it for video, remember? So I started using that.
Gotcha. So what you could do is watch and follow along with your Apple iPad and get your PC and use that to do what I'm going to show in due time. But when I have Windows 10 on here, which I'm going to do within this week, I will pull up my Windows 10 on Parallels 10 here. I have Parallels 10, which is a Mac thing. You can run Windows on a Mac, but on a Mac you cannot. On a PC you can't do it the other way around. Either way, go download.com. You might want to do this to James, or no, James can't do it because you gotta get your PC. You would do the same thing because you have two computers or a phone. People can watch with their phone and get their PC and follow along essentially. But you would go to Photoscape. Oop, a Photoscape with I've got that C. Photoscape is called. It's a free editing, gallery, montage making scenario. It says for Mac now, but it hasn't worked for me on the Mac. I can try. But right here, Photoscape. Now it says that Photoscape X for Mac. I'm gonna see if it works. Because if it just does do this, I don't have to use Windows 10. But you would download this pretty much. I wonder if it works. Because last time it didn't work. Like half a year ago or whatever. So now let's download it. I'm gonna see if it works. James, did you already format your Mac, or are you still in the midst of doing that?
It's still in the midst of doing it. It's at 8 hours. Oh my god. It's gonna take me 8 hours to get it done.
So you would download Photoscape accordingly to your computer, PC or Mac. I'm glad it's on both now, because at first it was only on PC. I was like, man, I have to buy a PC in order to teach people this. But then I got Parallels 10. I was like, wait, I could put out so installation successful. We'll see how successful it is. There it is. Oh, perfect. Mac or PC. This is perfect, and it's free. Everybody can budget $350 free. They just got to invest time. So I'll just show you as a simple, like for my Facebook, I'll say, let's do a dream cover. instead of a board, let's start with a cover for your Facebook page, because that's like smaller to put things on and it's not as expansive, but the idea is still the same principle. So now that you download it through download.com, there's a theme here. Go to editor here. Pretty much you would follow along when I do a workshop in the future and dedicate half an hour to an hour it was going to take. I'm going to do it real fast. So I put on a website the cover for actually I'll Be Your Dream here. Oops, not here. Let's see here. Because I know where we're at with the book. The dream is so important. If we don't do this step, or people don't do this, they bypass it, they skip it, they're almost missing the point of why they're doing what they're doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what I've done is in the Be Your Dream group page of Facebook at the moment, maybe on other pages, and oh shoot, what the heck? Be Your Dress. Let's see. Wow,
it looks like I'm down there. Jeez.
Looks like what?
Being negative. Get that off of there.
Where?
That message.
Well, I don't know what it said. I wasn't reading anything negative. So right here, I put
negativity.
See, right here, guys, a template dream size cover. You download it to your computer. It's gonna go to the download folder by default. You can if you right click it, then download, you can save it to anywhere you want. Save with it, save leak as. But for simple purposes, it's gonna go download. I'll teach that at the workshop. So now that that's downloaded, we pretty much, this is my first time using it on this platform, so bear with me. Let's see, you would, I'm gonna do drag and drop because that's old school technique. This is caveman technique. When you drag and drop, you guys know what drag and drop is? It's when you don't care to look it up. You're too lazy. Wait, your free meeting. Oh, we got 10 minutes. Okay, we'll wrap it up. these guys ain't financially fit. They can't.
We can open up another one, right?
They're like, these guys ain't financially fit. They can't afford $10. No, that was for meeting.
Actually, it's not. We can't.
We're budgeting.
Not to.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We can, but we choose not to.
We finish on time. What was that thing? It says, "Be Your Dream." Did it? Be Your Dream.
Dang, but we've been on for like quite a while, for like 2 hours already.
That's funny, and it's all coming up all of a sudden. Let's see here. Did I? Okay. So see how I didn't know where it went? If you want to know where it went, you right-click download here. You'll save link as. And then I'm gonna encourage people to create a folder called Be Your Dream in your folders, documents here. And create a new folder called Dream folder, but my thing is Be Your Dream folder. Create that and just save it in there so you can trace it back later easily without having to guess where it is, because you created a folder. Now that I created it, I go to Documents here, the Be Your Dream folder, which we created. Here's the template. I'm gonna caveman style and just click, hold, drag it, and drop it in this program, and voila, it's there. So what we're going to encourage people to do now that you've written on your financial fitness book, your gadgets, your dream scenarios, you've seen a little glimpse of what I had, but I'm going to update it because I was talking to James the other week about how I wanted to get one of those, what are those things you stand on and they take you places? Segway, they call swag wheels, the swag rollers. So you click images here on google.com pretty much. And in the images, I'm going to call it swag, what is it called? Scooters? Swag wheels. These things, see that? So if that's a dream board item which you would write to dream about, you click it. Again, right click somewhere in the image up here. You click Save Image As. On the image, it's going to not say link, it's going to say image. You save image as.
Pretty cool stuff.
Then you're going to go back to your Documents folder. You can replay this later too, which I'm going to eventually do. Documents folder and Be Your Dream, you can put images or, images or items.
That's exactly what I have for my table. I mean, for my computer, just copy and pasting the images and just leaving it in a folder.
So this is called swag wheels. .jpeg it because there's an image, it's a JPEG thing or whatever is pinging it. So now that you have that, I'm going to show you how simple to. We're going to do caveman style at the moment, or you can insert it. For now, I'm a caveman it, but in the future, I'll teach you different choices. So now I have images folder, and here's the swag wheels. It may be too big.
Folder.
And then
I think that's matter most. Like if you have an imaging folder, you know, like you have to spend time looking for this image.
Yeah, it's gonna save you time later by being organized. But either way, it's not really the right size. We will go into it. This is a glimpse of what you're gonna resize right here.
Oh, that's good, dude.
This is
definitely. I think that's gonna be valuable. Like give people homework assignments. Like, hey, you know, why don't you go to the internet and look for like 50 images of something that you want, you know, visually or whatever, and just keep it in a folder, and then that will be a lot easier.
And then join us for a workshop about creating your dream board within that same week or window. If you do it, you're getting that much closer towards the your fruition of your dreams and come true. But that's something I'm glad I shared with you guys because I've been wanting to teach that to audience. But why not start with implementing it with transformational process? So
absolutely. So David, SV. So you guys read the last. Well, we only have like a few minutes left. What do you guys think about the last chapter that you guys just read?
Chapter. We're on like workbook chapter 4. Then the book chapter 6 and 7. That's how mine.
Chapter 6. Yeah.
So we're not doing 4.
Like once you have started doing the basics, what's next? Basically, right?
Well, you saw I posted how to 5 how to change your financial habits. So I'm at
let's we go through 4.
Okay. Hey, should I zoom you guys again, or what's going on? Because we only have like a few minutes.
No, this is gonna be it because I got a show at 9.
What happens at delayed gratification?
I got a DVR too, but man, David's got kids and everything. I'm trying to help brother out. He got bedtime stories. He got to read 5 times, man. I feel for him.
All right, let's go. So what were we doing?
Goal 3 says live within your means always, no exceptions, period. Follow a good budget. Give each spouse a small allowance so you have a little discretionary money.
So, I got a question about that. So if I don't have a spouse, do I pay double for myself?
I think you should just set a budget. I think this week our goal is to like set a budget for ourselves. You know, like what's our monthly budget? What's our weekly budget? I think that's pretty important. And sticking to that budget.
That's pretty clear.
On the stop getting financial advice from broke people. Get it only from.
I'm following the book.
It's just hilarious to hear that.
No. Like, I'm not telling you guys this. I'm following the book, guys. Lauren Woodward, Chris Perry even said so.
Well,
they're not broke.
All right. On a more serious notion, I did check it out. I told James, I think this, or David, I got my checkbook. Remember those things?
Yeah.
You know what's powerful about these things? They have a way to write down your budget of how much you're spending daily to the minute. Then you can transfer that to the digital side of apps these days, which I'm doing. And what I did on my iPad, I list all the companies I'm a part of as systems. And by listing them, my goal is to say, well, how much is coming in and how much am I putting out? And is it worth to stay in some or not? Or realize it's just something I can reference and be like, oh, okay, this is making the most cheddar. I can see why and what yada yada. But it is the direction of using this book. What about you guys? What are you doing? What have you done since you've read this scenario?
Yeah, David, what have you done?
I'd say to be with that, but yeah, if they're not, if they don't have that production capability, but I think first cutting out things that don't even have a chance of giving us any paybacks, like if you're stopping getting like a soda from this convenience store every cut that before something that has even a tenth of a potential of giving you some sort of return. So
true. That's a good point.
That's true.
Or the cutting the cable before we're cutting some investment we have out there.
Yeah, it's like why shouldn't you cut the food while all you need to do is just cut the cable bills.
For that investment, it's like it's not really producing any fruit over here, and I don't see where it's going to produce fruit long term. Or I'm not going to want to. If it did blow up, I wouldn't even want to deal with that.
It's less than a minute. Less than a minute, not to cut you off. Anything, James, for less than a minute? Because Dave and I said something. You want to share what you're doing since you read those chapters of?
Oh yeah. So I'm setting up an envelope system. I've been paying myself first on that. Let's see, what else am I doing? Yeah, I have a balance sheet. I just need to start updating it every single month. So I'm going to start figuring out like a systematical way. So probably on the first every single month, I'll update my balance sheet, because I do have an Excel balance sheet. Has all my track record of all my assets, everything I own, all my investments, everything I've owned, my net worth, everything I own, and all my liability. But I'm going to continuously start updating that at least once a week. And with regard to the dream board, I'm probably going to start at least putting at least one picture every single month or something. I'm going to do something every single month. Create a system, you know.
That might be too slow, bro.
My dream and my vision.
I would say one a day, maybe. But
yeah,
nonetheless,
maybe.
I think so. Let's go. Let's shoot to get at least 10 items, 12 items to put on that board, or the cover. We'll do a dream cover. Then next time we'll do a board. I think, at least come with a cover, which is about a dozen items. See, as you see on my screen, I have probably 20 stuff. A cover will be like 5 to 12.
All right. So going forward, I think we should take this week to review and just to stay disciplined in the first 7 principles. Just soak it up and trying to stay as disciplined as possible and try to implement as much as you can within those 7 principles, and then we can move on. And also the dream board, have at least 7 visual image or whatever.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. How many visual image?
All right. So there you guys have it. Financial fitness program overview and some more insights of what we're doing here. Definitely subscribe to the channel, join our groups on Facebook, and be a part of the system movement of freeing yourself from the financial matrix. You're gonna be glad you did, looking back 5 years from now or more. We're here to help. You're a resource. Don't be shy and just empower yourself. We welcome you. Take care, take charge. Remember to design destiny reality and be your dream. SV signing out. Peace and love. 1.